Okay, my bad. So, I was trying to tell you something. I just have a lot on my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and share and let out. Whoop, I don't hit the dang on thing going back too far. I know I ain't messed it up too bad. But anyway, so I'm on my way to go see my girlfriend. I hadn't seen her in a very, very long time, and I am really excited about it. I have so much to share with her, and so much love. I miss my hugs, lunches, and dinners, and laughing and crying, friend moments. So I'm just sitting here. I'm driving. Oh, I got my car in. I'm tripping. Got my car in super. I think S means super. But I miss this lady. Hadn't talked to her in a while. And I'm just excited. I had a lot of going on. I'm sure everybody else did too. But I just had a lot going on, a lot of positive things compounding, like really, really good things. Of course, there's always going to be some negatives, but I'm not going to highlight those things because I'm not going to give it the glory. So, as I'm making different transitions in my life, I'm literally not fighting God. And when I say that, that means I'm just literally going with the flow. I talk about a lot of things. I want to do a lot of things, and I do, and I'm just kind of, not that I'm dragging my feet with things, but I'm making sure that everything is in place, and I don't want to do things and speed up for no reason. I'm still doing what I do. I'm still making some change from it. I just haven't legalized everything through the system, which I plan to, because I would like to do in-person sessions with a lot of the things that I do. And I've talked to a few people, seem like I would have good support out there, and if not, my talent will work for itself too, but I've gotten a few orders and stuff, and I'm getting better at things, and I just hope that people really understand what I'm offering, what I offer, but I don't want to broadcast too much. But the people that know me, I've talked about some of my credentials, so I'm kind of preparing myself for any other pandemics in life, even personally, issues. That way I don't never want to fall on my face again. And I know I'm not the only person that, experienced this. This was a fucking pandemic all over the world, and it's still affecting us. A lot of people are still out of jobs. But I really had to rely on the system, and I wouldn't even get this job if I hated relying on the system. Just knowing I was relying on the system, like really, really relying on them, it was just too much for me. Just sitting at home doing nothing all day, literally doing nothing. No, sleeping, eating, getting fat, So yeah, I went ahead and took this job that I have now. It was a contract job initially, and they said there was no option of being hired permanently. So I was not expecting to get hired on. I was expecting to be looking for employment. But I liked the job so much, I didn't even start looking for another job prematurely before I knew my assignment was ending. I just was like, I'm gonna rely on my business. I'm gonna rely on. I'll just have to go harder on on my personal business if that happened. But regardless, I knew I would be able to stand on my own and not have to rely on anybody for anything. So, I started doing different things, and just let God work through me, you know. And I had to get a lot of things in order, and a lot of people didn't like me, and which is fine, you know, because I know in my heart that I didn't have bad intentions. You know, I had really good intentions for anything that I have done, because I'm not a malicious person. Looking at the directions to where I'm going. But yeah, so again, like I was saying, let God work through me by just doing what came natural. You know, if it was something I wanted to do and there was no barriers stopping me from doing them, and just myself, like, okay, you talk about it, now it's time to do it, you know. So I did it, and thought about a conversation I had with someone, and what he told me was, why would you settle for a job where you know how much you're gonna make? You literally do know how much you're gonna make a year, because that's what you're hired on, you know, as to make this amount of money for the year. They said, what if the cap was open and you made as much money as you put into it? And I thought about it. You're like, you working anyway. You know, why not work for yourself and, you know, make you some money, so you don't have to worry about, you know, needing money or working, you know, extra overtime, because you'll be doing what you need to do, and you got to do something that you really like, so it doesn't feel like work. And it blossomed from there. I'm not saying that was the reason. I'm saying that just was the icing on the cake. So I just let God work through me and just moved. And that goes with my business. That goes with my life. Anything in my life, you know, I'm just not fighting it no more, you know. Staying in my position, and that's the only thing I can do. No, if it ain't right, or if it doesn't feel good, then I choose not to do those things, you know. If I know where it's gonna go already, it's like, what are you bumping your head for? Like, you too old to do things backwards. So my life has been pretty good. Like I said, there's been a lot of positive things going on, and I continue. But of course, I'm a sinner. So let's get that straight. I'm definitely a sinner, yes, but I have to give glory to God, because when it's due, because I can't do nothing without him. Hell, I can't even breathe without him. But that's pretty much it. So on another note, I've been doing some really good creations, and I've been playing around with my material, because I want to know how it wears, how it washes, you know, if it's a good material, what to use, what not to use. So that was the reason why I wanted to do things before, you know, I went ahead and got my business license, because I'm gonna aim to always please my customers. But I do know there are some people you just can't please. Like, no matter what you do, it's still not gonna be good enough for them. So, and I'm ready for them, but I'm preparing for my customers that are open just for my imagination to flourish and do what I do. Trust that it's gonna be nice. Oh my God, I hate when people drive immediately beside me. Okay, but yeah, so I did a jewelry box for a girlfriend of mine, for her daughter, and It took me a minute to get it going and get started, because she asked me to do it, and I was just thinking, like, how can I make this great? How can I make this amazing? I want to turn this box into something amazing. And so I did. Normally I would confirm it, but she trusts my judgment. And so I went ahead and did it. And the longest it took me was the drying time, once I got going and figured out what I wanted to do. And I just think it's amazing for her to trust me and allow me to do that for her daughter, because hopefully it's going to remain in her family for a while, for a long time. Hopefully she'll be able to give it to her daughter, you know. And I probably should start branding my stuff. I think so. I am tripping. Good idea. I'm glad we're having this conversation. What the fuck? These people, are you really seriously going 25 miles per hour? Jesus. But I'm going to get off this phone, y'all. I'm on my way to eat again with my girlfriend. And I'm just excited, and I just want to share a little bit with you guys. You guys have a lovely day and be amazing.